Hey, what's up guys? It's me again and welcome back to my channel Mayta What Ifs. Today I am back with a new short movie. The name of the short movie is What If Naruto Was Overpowered but Neglected by His Family? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted short movie and my own idea. Now before continuing this, I know. I said that today's might be Spidey's idea, but you guys haven't answered. I mean, all of you haven't. So I'm gonna pull up a poll now after these videos are uploaded tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see. And then I'm gonna write the story down. I mean, the key points that I'm gonna include into the story. I have told him already I'm gonna do this my own way if I'm gonna do this. Anyways, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, or if you're new here, and follow me on my Polo Chiha channel as well. The link will be in the description of this video. And moving onwards, let's aim for 50 likes on this video as well. You guys achieved the 45 like goal mark and I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Let's aim for 50 this time around. It's just 5 more, I know, but yeah, to me it means quite a lot. I'm quite happy and motivated to make more videos for you because of this. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's short movie. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato. At the night of the Kyuubi attack, Minato Namikaze was now in a deep thought as the adrenaline in his body was leaving, and he was relaxing slowly. He was, somehow by miracle, was able to stop the Kyuubi from advancing into the village and seal it away without costing him his life. As currently, he was quite shocked. Tonight was supposed to be the best night of his life when he would become a father of triplets who were born. But just as his happiness was over the limit and he thought he was the happiest man alive, that was snatched from him by a masked person who arrived and kidnapped his son, demanding Kushina as a ransom, who was his wife and the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails. And now she was also taken to the hospital because she needed to be looked after because of giving birth and then being the victim of having the Biju ripped out of her, and now fighting alongside him in order to steal the Biju away within their own children. His oldest two, Menma and Mito, were made into the Jinchurikis, while Naruto was kept with Kakashi. As now we see, Hiruzen then placed a hand on Minato's shoulder. Minato! Yes? What? We did it! You did it! You saved everyone! I know it. I did, right? Of course you did! You saved everyone! As everyone began to cheer, as after that we see, Minato then said, "We're still not done yet. We need to find out those who are buried under the rubble and help out those who are injured. Anbus, Shinobis, move out, now!" As everyone understanding had to concede their happiness and move forward. Wherever Minato went, he was being praised, until he entered the hospital room where we see Kushina was being tended to and has woken up with a smile on her face. "Hello, Minato." "Kushina," said Minato, dashing towards his wife and giving her a kiss and a hug. "I'm so glad that you were able to live through that." "Yes. Somehow by miracle we were able to survive. I guess Kami was really on our side this time around." "Yes, Kami was indeed on your side, kid," said a new voice as Naruto turned towards the source of the voice, alert, but then he saw the person who was there and immediately dropped his guard. "Oh, Sensei, you're back." "Of course." "I was nearby and had to dash as fast as I could. Well, it's a bummer that I was late to a party, but I'm glad that it was over before I got here." "Yes, we all are glad, Jiraiya." "Well, I guess I'll save my flair for another day. I think we all know that we have seen enough flair for the day. Isn't that right, Minato?" said Kushina, as everyone began to laugh. "So, where are the kids? Come on, show me. I want to see." And Jiraiya excitedly said that, as Minato then showed his kid, "This is Menma, this is Mito, and..." As Kakashi arrived, "Hi, here it is. Here is he, Sensei. This is Naruto." "Ah, I see. Who are the Jinchurikis?" These two," said Minato, quite confused. Jiraiya was in deep thought. Now this is confusing. "What is, Jiraiya?" said Kushina. "Well, I thought that I might be able to pick the child of prophecy, but this is certainly confusing. How in the hell am I gonna pick from the two of them?" "Sorry, what?" "You sealed the Biju by splitting into two parts in both of them, right? Yes, I did. Now, here's the twist, Minato. The prophecy states that the child of prophecy will hold a great power. It was never mentioned who the child will be or any features of the child. It was just mentioned that you two will be the parents. And I only took a guess that you two would be because it is said that you will have blonde hair and the female will have red, and both will be powerful shinobi and konoichi. And those two you are. So you fill the criteria, and now I'm quite confused of who to choose as a child of prophecy. Um, uh, can I speak? Said Kakashi. Go on, Kakashi, said Minato. What about Naruto? I mean, he's also their son. He could be also child of prophecy of a sort. Yes, Kakashi has a good point here, Jiraiya. I don't think so, Sensei. I mean, immense power. QB is quite an immense and powerful being, and having to split it into two parts and giving it to these two. I mean, it could be either one of them. Well, Jiraiya has a point there. That is hard to deny. So, what should we do then, Sensei? I guess we should focus on training them first. What about Naruto? Well, Naruto will be trained once he enters the academy like any other usual kid. But he's from a clan. I know Kakashi clan had usually start a few years before the start of the academy, but that won't be a setback to Naruto. If anything, he would catch up soon if he's a prodigy like Minato and Kushina. I mean, he is their child after all. I guess that is correct, of a sense. But really, what if you just trade him alongside the two of them? That would be hardly possible. I mean, Minato and Kushina will have to focus on the Kyuubi's chakra. Naruto, being a normal civilian, would be very much in danger if he is placed nearby. That is correct. Jiraiya is right, Kakashi. And it is up to Minato and Kushina. It's not up to me, Jiraiya, or you to decide what they wish to do with their kids and how to raise them. What do you think, Kushina-chan? Well, the prophecy, I also have heard about it, so I'm not gonna deny that this is complete bullshit. So, yeah, I think we should agree with Jiraiya. We have to focus on both of them first. And besides, these two are the heroes of Konoha, aren't they? That they are. I would like you to announce them to Konoha, Minato. You think that is a good idea? Of course it is. And so, Minato stood in front of the people of Konoha. After morning, it was time to celebrate their victory. People of Konoha, we have come out of our darkest hours. It's only the beginning. It will take time for us to build ourselves back to where we were and emerge much more stronger than ever. As everyone cheered. Now, I know that all of you are making sacrifices. A lot of them. But I wish to tell you the sacrifice I made to save the whole Konoha. These two are my kids, Menma and Mito. And that there is my son as well, Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. Menma and Mito now, they are the Jinchurikis of the Kyuubi. I have split the Biju into two parts, splitting his soul as well alongside his chakra and sealed it into both of them. But Hokage-sama, wouldn't that be dangerous? No, it would not be. The seal that I have made is with the help of Jiraiya Sensei and with the help of Kushina, who is a fine arts master. Have you forgotten that? As everyone became quiet, the seal will be monitored by both of us and the children will be trained by us together. People of Konoha, I present to you the heroes who has taken the burden of becoming the jailer and the prisoner warden of the Kyuubi no Yoko itself. As everyone began to cheer and chant Menma and Mito's name. As after that reception we see that time began to pass by. As Naruto reached at the age of 4 alongside, well, his siblings, who were currently busy being trained as their training has begun with the parents of theirs. As now we see Naruto sitting in the backyard, while curled up in the form of a ball and shedding tears because he was, well, yelled at by his mother, in whose eyes he was bothering her because she was busy training the others and he wanted to train alongside them. As now we see Naruto seated there while crying because his mother yelled at her, and then a man landed near him. Hey Naruto. As Naruto looked up at the man and smiled, Kakashi Nisan. You're back. Of course I am. Kakashi, good. If you're here, can you take care of Naruto for the time being? I'm busy here, and he's kind of bothering me. As Naruto looked sad, yes, Kushina. Son, I will. Say, Naruto, how about we get out of here, huh? And so Naruto was taken by Kakashi as he arrived in the Hanbu headquarters, where his other two teammates were waiting for him. Kakashi Taicho, what are you doing with Naruto? Oh, hey, Tenzo. You're back, aren't you? Yes, I am. And what about you, Itachi? Yes, I have visited home, and I'm ready for the next mission. Well, we have break for at least a few days, so you guys don't need to be tense. Gladly. I would take this break very gladly because I have been busting my ass. As Itachi was then bonking Tenzo on the head. I'm sorry, Tenzo-san, but you are in front of a child. I have that brother similar to his age. Say, Naruto, how about you visit my clan compound and maybe you and Sasuke can become friends? Really? Said Naruto. And so, with the help of Kakashi, Itachi brought Naruto to Uchiha clan compound where he and Sasuke immediately hit it off and become quite great friends as they were currently playing in the backyard of the main house as Kakashi and Itachi were seated next to each other. You know, Taicho, he's a nice kid, but why did he add those tear stains under his eyes? Oh, they were still visible, aren't they? Somewhat, at least. It's about Sensei. I don't know what is wrong with him, but can't he see that he's playing favoritism within his own children? He's neglecting Naruto. And so is Kushina-san. And that can never turn out to be good. That is correct. Our father did show a little bit of favoritism towards me when Sasuke didn't show that much promise, like I did when I was his age. Maybe Naruto and Sasuke could help one another out, and maybe even out that loneliness. I guess you're right. And so the evening came, and Naruto and Sasuke then departed. As now we see, from that day onwards, Naruto and Sasuke visited one another and would play with one another. Naruto would be in his room with Sasuke as they would play there, while in the backyard, his siblings trained with his mother. Now Kushina was happy about this as well because she didn't have Naruto to bother her. As now we see, Naruto reached at the age of 6 as such. It has been few years since his siblings began to train and everyone began to literally call them the golden children and whatnot because everyone was told about the prophecy now on their 5th birthday 1 year ago. As currently we see Naruto with an orange hoodie and black shorts walking amongst the streets of Konoha. Oh, there goes that disappointment, I guess. Huh. Sometimes I wonder how in the hell did that came out of Kushina and Minato-sama combining their genes. Oh, waste of space he is. I mean, look at his brother and sister. They're much more better than him. 100,000 times. He doesn't deserve the name of such. He's nothing more than a troublemaker. If I had a kid like that, I would have literally put it up him for adoption by now. He's nothing more than a disgrace and whatnot. As Naruto then arrived to the Uchiha clan compound, and as soon as he entered, he saw that Sasuke was busy training. Oh, hey Sasuke. Naruto, you're here, said Sasuke with a smile on his face. Yep. So, how was your training going? Like as usual. Tochan tells me that I need to release a bigger fireball jutsu if I want to continue training with him. But this is as big as I can get. Really? Can I try? Only if you wish to blow up, like I did in the beginning. And we don't even know which of the elemental chakras do you possess. Really? Is that all necessary? Of course it is, Naruto. Now let me focus. As now we see, Sasuke tried, and this time it all blew up in his face as Naruto said, "You okay?" "Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, it hurts a little, that's all." "Want me to get some medication?" "No. Please don't. My father will think that I'm weak or something." "Jeez. Really? I mean, Mr. Uchiha is quite, Hey, that's my dad, Sorry, I'm sorry, but you have to admit that as Sasuke and Naruto then began to laugh. As now we see, Itachi then arrived. As he looked towards both of them, "Hey Naruto, I didn't know you were here. And Sasuke, how far is your training going?" I'm stuck there. I'm trying at least. Nissan, what is it, Naruto? Can I have that chakra thingy paper to see which elements that I possess? Hmm, why not? I have some at spare at home. And so now we see in the main clan compound in Itachi's room. Itachi brought out the piece of paper. So what I'm gonna do? Just hold on to it and channel some chakra into it. As Naruto closed his eyes and focused, and so something quite interesting happened. One piece of the paper crumbled, while the other turned into dust. One became wet, and then it lit on fire, and then lightning sparked. It's what? Try again. And after burning at least 10 papers, Itachi was still confused with wide eyes. Nissan? What is going on? Is the paper faulty or something? Yeah, I think it is busted. I mean, it's disappearing like with a zap. No, Naruto, it isn't. The thing is that you have all 6 elements. Wait, what? He has all of the 6 elements. Six? What do you mean 6? There are only 5 that are known, right? 6 is, the one that happened in the end, Naruto. Look down. As Naruto looked down to see that where the earth crumbled, it has sprouted up a little bit of vines with green leaves on it. Huh, weird. Were they always in your room? Don't you clean your room, Nissan? There's mold growing here, said Sasuke. No, it's not that, you idiots. It's wood release. What release now? Ah, you're not paying attention to the class, are you? Well, we haven't begun the academy yet. Oh, I forgot, you're 6, but I did give you books, both of you, to read. As Itachi then grabbed onto both of them and began to literally pull their ear. Ow, sorry, we'll read, okay? Next time we'll read. You better. For you, Naruto, to find out what Moketan is, you have to focus on the books that I gave you. How about you go home and tell your parents what your chakra, well, natures are. They will be quite happy to know that you have a Kekkei. Really? Of course they would be. Why wouldn't they be? You're their son, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. And so Naruto began to dash all the way back to Konohazada's side, into the Shinobi district where his parents resided. After he arrived there, we see that Naruto entered inside to find that Jiraiya was there and so was Hiruzen. Oh, hey Didi. Jiraiya Oji-san? Oji-san? I'm not that old, kid. You're old. You're ancient. I'm not ancient. Said Kushina. Naruto, now, there's something we wish to speak with you. What? Son, we have to leave. You hear? As Naruto's froze. Wait, what? Like, for how long? An hour? 2 hour? No, son. For at least a few years. What? Where are you going, on a vacation or something? No, not on a vacation, but on a training trip. And you're leaving me behind. Why? Said Naruto as his smile dropped. We need to focus on Man Mito, said Naruto. I know that it may be quite hard for you, but we need to focus on our training. We have a responsibility on our shoulders to be the child of prophecy. As your older brother, I request you to please be patient. Seriously? But why can't I go with you? You have to go to the academy. By the time we return, you need to at least be able to catch up with us later on, Naruto, said Mito. Listen, I know that you may not like us that much, but we're trying our best because of the destiny that is placed on us. Please, I request you. Now, Naruto, listen to your siblings. Don't be a burden to them, said Kushina. As Minato then said, what your mother is trying to say here is that you shouldn't bother them too much, Naruto. Look, they're being nice to you and telling you the things that as they are. No, Ka-chan, To-chan, we're telling him what things are as such. We don't wish to leave him here. You have told us and taught us that for Nuzumaki clan and family comes first. He's our blood and he's our brother. For him we'll lay down our lives as well. He's one of us as we are one of him. As Naruto was happy with enough of this. Well, I guess both of you, I'll wait for you once you return. But don't you dare come back weak, okay? You bet, Naruto. But don't you dare fall behind as well, or we'll whip you into shape, said Mito, as the three of the siblings hugged as Jiraiya smiled, as Minato and Kushina then noticed that Kakashi as well as Hiruzen were looking at him with a frown on their face. As now we see, Naruto then said, "Wait, if you're gonna go, where am I gonna stay?" "Well, since you're friend with Sasuke, we have talked with Fugaku and Mikoto, and they agreed to take you in for the time being. And who'll be the Kage? You do know that you have a job here, right?" "Oh, yes. I will be watching over that, Naruto." "Ah, it sucks that GG your retirement is out. I mean, you always told me that that job sucked your life out sometimes around. You wish to slam your head on the table as Jiraiya witnessed that his sensei changed facial expressions again and again. Now, Naruto, those are not the time and the words to speak, right? Ah, man, I feel pity for you. You're gonna be stuck behind that desk again, doing that accursed paperwork of yours as you told me." "Ah, yes. The paperwork that I oh so missed. You know, Risen-sama, you could have used the shadow clone technique. That would have helped you greatly." "What? What? What?" "Yes, the memories do come back to you once the clones poof away, but don't let them poof away all together at once, because that will be a memory overload." "What? I mean, how? It makes... it makes sense. All these years could have... You know what? Just leave. Are you okay? Just leave! Come on, leave! Don't bother me, okay? And Naruto, take your stuff and go with Jiraiya to, the Uchiha compound. I need to clear my head." As all of them left, we see that Ryuzen literally slammed his hand on the ground. "Stupid, stupid, stupid idiot! So much for being a professor, my ass! You can't even remember the basics of a jutsu and could have used it." As now we see, after that, Hiruzen with a huge bump on the middle of his forehead, which turned red, was now walking back with a Kage hat in his hand with a frown on his face. "Well, now I know the ability to beat paperwork." As soon as Hiruzen arrived, we see that he sat on a table and then summoned shadow clones. "Alright, bring in the paperwork." As 15 men walked in with the stacked up paperwork like they were literally bricks, walls of bricks. And that is when Hiruzen's life left his soul. Ah, this is my life, huh? Back to the curse again. His hands shook as he literally began to shed tears. "Hokage-sama, are you okay? Call me temporary, Hokage-sama, so that I know that I will be free from this curse. I would have hoped that one day I will be free." You do know that there are a few years. You're fired." "What? You're fired. Get out of my office." And so the man was kicked out. All the way on the other side, we see Jiraiya walking with Naruto. "Hey kid, listen. I know Minato and Kushina was being quite rude to you. I noticed." "You think?" said Naruto. "I know you're trying to put up an act and all. I'm being serious here, Naruto." "So what am I gonna do? I mean, they don't care about me. They think of me like I'm some sort of lesser being that is not important to them. Like they've completely forgotten I'm their son. It's not that. It's just, it might have been my fault." "Your fault? How?" I Look, I might have chose Menman Mito as the, child of prophecy. Because that has been given to me for quite a long time now. And at the moment, I thought that those two might be the child of prophecy. But those two are, aren't they? Only one of them is. Or one of you all." "Sorry, what?" said Naruto as he froze there. "Listen, these are a few scrolls that I'm leaving you. One of them tells you how to summon a toad to be a member of the Toad clan. And the next thing is for you to practice these techniques. One of them is the prized possession of your father, the Rasengan. And then there is the Fuinjutsu arts that you might need to learn if you wish to learn them. Taijutsu styles and the others. And also one more thing." "What?" "You don't know, kid. But I know when I see potential. And you have immense of it. You're like an ocean of it, waiting to be unleashed. So release it. And by the time we come back, be so strong that it will be Menma and Mito who will be catching up to you, not the other way around. And if you find in your heart, please do forgive Minato and Kushina. Look, I don't know about the last part, but I'll take care of the rest. In the meantime," said Naruto, putting on the mask again, "I'm just gonna wait for my good old parents and my lovely siblings to come back." Yeah, kid. And what about me? Of course you, Irasanin. How can I forget about you? My best pervert in the whole world. The what now? Yeah, never doubt yourself. You're the biggest pervert I know. As that is when Jiraiya, forming a blush on his face, as the ladies begin to see him in the new light, begin to dash away from there. As Naruto chuckled. Well, now I might have some tools in my arsenal. All I need to do is master them. And so time began to pass by. Naruto's training began, while Minato and Kushina then went away into a place undisclosed far away from here to focus 24/7 on Menma and Mito. As now we see, far away in Iwagakure, inside the Kage of the office of the Tsuchikage, Moniki was seated. Are you 100% sure? Yes. One of their children is left behind in Konoha. And he could be targeted easily because he's not a Jinchuriki. Alright. Move on. And we can blame it on the Uchihas, making the Uchihas turn against Konoha. It will make Konoha weaken and because of the civil war. And then we will take the opportunity to attack them and conquer their land. That is quite a good argument. Alright, send out a few of our best men and make it look discreet. As now we see, a week passed as Naruto was training in the Uchiha compound in the middle of the night as Itachi arrived. Sasuke, what are you doing here sitting in the porch? Go inside, it's cold outside. Well, as Sasuke, Naruto is still training out there. I told that idiot to stop, but he wouldn't listen. I see. Naruto, come inside. It's time for both of you to sleep. Not now, Nisan. I'm almost there. As Naruto then released a kick as the sweat fell off of him because he was training so hard. As that is when Naruto landed his back on his feet and took in a deep breath as literally smoke began to rise from his body. As Itachi tensed. What is it, Nisan? That is an aura. What? It's an aura around a person. Never before I have seen it so much intense and visible. As that is when we see Itachi jumped into action as he appeared in front of Naruto, putting him to side and grabbing onto a kunai in the middle of his fingers, and using the velocity of his body, he literally turned all the way back and flung the kunai at full speed that pierced through the skull of the person who threw it. As that is when the other shinobis arrived. You will pay for that, Uchiha. Iwa shinobi. Both of you, get inside. Alert everyone. As that is when we see Sasuke was hit with a tranquilizer. As was Naruto. Naruto! Sasuke! As Itachi was then hit with 4 as Itachi fell to his knees. As that is when we see Naruto's vision which was going blurry. From his perspective. You damn Uchiha. You thought you were good, huh? We're gonna make you pay for what you have done. As he brought out a kunai. An eye for an eye, they say. As the others begin to laugh. No. No. Stop it! Stop it! Yelled out Naruto as suddenly markings begin to appear on his body. And they begin to glow blue as his eyes glowed. As suddenly Naruto disappeared, tearing the earth apart, and what followed suit was the arms falling down with a thud. As Itachi's eyes widened. What? How? As his vision was going blurry, but he had to stay awake because the adrenaline was kicking in. As now we see Naruto was standing on the other side, with a man whose neck was snapped. As Naruto turned back at them, his eyes looking almost sinister, with blue hue that was glowing in them. You'll pay for what you have done. And after that, a brutal beating was given to them, breaking their bones until they were looking like mangled things, as it alerted the Anbus as well as shinobis as they arrived there. One of them was cowering in fear as he was the last one. Please, please stop. Save me from this monster. I surrender. Naruto, stop. Stop. As many tried to stop him until Kakashi intervened. Naruto, he tried to hurt my friend. I can't. Naruto, it's enough. As the tranquilizer was taken out of Naruto, as he then said, we need medics. It's alright, Naruto. Take it easy. As with a single neck chop, because Naruto was dropping his guard, Naruto was knocked out cold. As Kakashi witnessed, the markings disappeared. What the hell was that? As now we see, Hiruzen then arrived. What is all the commotion, Kakashi? What happened to Naruto? Itachi and Sasuke? As Fugaku arrived there as well. What is going on? As Mikoto was quite sad as well and almost moved to tears because of the situation her children were in. It seems like Iwa attacked. As after that we see an argument breaking out while Naruto woke up in the hospital room. It's because of Naruto. He was the main target. As Naruto sat up and was listening to all of this, with a sad expression on his face. We don't care. We still will take care of him, right, Fugaku? Right? Yes. But what I'm worried about is the clan. It was literally infiltrated by 5 of the Iwa shinobi, Kage-sama. I I'm worried that next time they could have used hostages, those who are not capable of protecting themselves. I don't know what Naruto did or how he did, but he was able to save my children. For that I will be forever grateful for him. And he is a clan friend and an honorary member. He can stay there if he wishes to. We won't. It won't matter to us. As that is when we see Hiruzen came inside, along with Kakashi. Ah, Naruto, you're awake. I heard everything, Gigi. What? I heard everything. I want to move out from the Uchiha clan compound. What? But Naruto, where are you gonna go? Said Kakashi. I don't know, just move me somewhere else. I don't wish to stay there. Why? Just do what I say, please, said Naruto with tears in his eyes as he looked towards Hiruzen. Immediately Hiruzen understood that Naruto has heard everything and might have heard that he might have been the reason. Listen, Naruto. They're good people. They know and understand that it was beyond you. They had seen an opportunity and targeted you because they were the enemies of your parents. I don't care about that. I saw almost my friend dying and the other Itachi-san's eye almost... What if I couldn't have? As Naruto broke down, as Kakashi gave him a hug and sat next to him, it's fine. It's fine. Any letter from my parents? No, not as such. I see. But don't worry, Naruto. They're focused. Once they're ready, they will be back. Yeah, I guess you're right. As that is when Naruto decided to move in. As Sasuke and Itachi once found out, Sasuke was quite mad. Why are you doing this, Naruto? Why? Why are you leaving? Look, Sasuke, it would be best if we stayed separate. I mean, we're still friends, right? Yeah, I guess you're right, but why? You don't have to leave, right? Yes, Naruto, Sasuke is right. You don't have to leave. It's the decision I made. I have to grow up on my own, and for that to happen, I need to live on my own. And so, an apartment with a backyard was given to Naruto. As Naruto began to train there, before the residents complained, and so Naruto was allowed to use a training ground that was not used, Training Ground 7. As Naruto would usually go there each and every day and trained until dawn, or until he couldn't move. As suddenly, Naruto one day was learning on how to meditate and appease his mind because same thoughts were going through his mind because of the incident that had happened a few weeks ago by now. As Naruto was meditating, we see that suddenly Anbu surrounded him. Naruto? Naruto. As Naruto opened his eyes. What is it, Gigi? What is wrong, my boy? What are these markings? What markings? As he signaled towards Kakashi, who brought out a kunai for Naruto to see. Here, see this, Naruto. As Naruto saw the reflection in kunai to see there were blue markings under both of his eyes that ran down all over his face, and both of his hands and arms were covered with these markings as well, which were long, running like a strip, but then turned into a circle in the end. What are these? I don't know. Can I get it off? Someone did this? No, Naruto, it is your own, I guess. As Naruto then stood up, or tried to, as literally he jumped up so high that the earth shattered from beneath, as Naruto fell face first to the ground, but there was a huge crater as Naruto got up. Naruto, are you okay, my boy? I'm fine. Nothing's wrong to me, Gigi. Well, that is something. As that is when we see Naruto concentration was lost as the markings begin to disappear What do you think that was, Gigi? As that is when Kakashi punched lightning Naruto. Ow, that hurts. Why did you do that? I literally punched you hard when you were meditating and nothing happened. It was Hiruzen-sama whose voice we used to bring you out of the trance that you were in. We thought something might have happened to you. Again, because these markings were appeared when that thing happened. I see. What do you think they are, Gigi? Well, my boy, we have to find out. And so they were brought to a doctor who conducted tests and found out that Naruto has nothing wrong with him. It was as if the second nature. What do you mean there's nothing you can find? We literally saw the markings and the effects of such markings appearing on his body. They were like Tsunade's 100 healing marks lining all over her body, but the only difference was that instead of being black, they were glowing, as if an ocean of chakra was flowing through them. I'm sorry to say, Hokage-sama, I don't know anything of such. As that is when Hiruzen then mentioned, why don't we summon Enma and ask him, Naruto? Good idea, I could summon Kamakichi as well. And so Naruto summoned his friend and summoned Kamakichi. Yo, Naruto, do you have any candies for me? Or what? Well, Kichi, I have a question. How do I get to the Toad Mountain? It's simple. As the huge toad appeared in the room, as the toad opened its mouth. Wait, what? Yeah, get inside. What? No, I'm not getting inside. What if he swallows me? Come on, don't be an idiot, Naruto. Just do so. Jiraiya and the others travel as such. Ugh. No wonder he has a stench on him. What did you say, Brett? Said the huge toad. Nothing, sir. Then get the damn hell in. And so, Naruto got in, and Naruto went to Mount Miyamoku. Ow! As the toad spitted him out. Next time, be nice. Yeah, sorry about that. Dude, I told you to be nice with him. Now you pissed him off. He's gonna continue doing that for eternity, you know. Really? Yeah, he hates you now. Oh man, I guess next time I'll make up to him. Yeah, now what about my candies? Jeez, what is with you and your sweets? Yeah, you better not give those things to my son again, Naruto. Last time it was kind of a disaster putting him to sleep. He was so hyperactive all throughout the night. That's what we call sugar rush, I believe. Whatever rush it was, I don't want it rushing back to us anytime soon. Well, anyway, why are you here, kid? Oh, I'm here to meet Pa and Ma. And so, both of them arrive. What is it, Naruto boy? What do you want from us? Well, I have a question. I'll show you. As Naruto sat down in a meditative position. Show us what? Come on, just don't sit there like a statue too. Tell us. Calm down now, Kichi. Go ahead, Naruto. Focus. As suddenly blue markings begin to appear in Naruto's body, similar pattern as Naruto opened his eyes. As Kichi as well as everyone else was shocked. Pa, do you think it is? I can sense it, but I am not sure. And that is when a toad then said, Kamamaru-sama is awoken. He's moving here. What? That old toad never moved from his seat for at least years or so. How? As Kamamaru arrived outside with a staff. Ah, I see. So he really is born, huh? Who? The one who is way beyond any scale of measuring. What do you mean? The prophecy has been voided for a long, long time now, because I saw a vision of him, but only once. I was in doubt, but now that I see it, I know for sure. What do you mean, the prophecy is voided? He is quite a strong being, actually. Much more stronger if trained properly than the 9 Bijus combined, and even the sage, or even the rabbit goddess. It can't be, said Fukusaka. How can that be possible? I mean, it is in front of you. Come on, kid. Show them. As Naruto got up and literally walked up to a tree and literally tapped it with a small fist bump. The tree literally bursted out of his root and flew to the side with such blinding speed that it thrashed into some resident. Oh shit! Sorry about that. As the markings begin to disappear. It seems that once your focus is broken, you are out of that state. What are these? These are, my boy, a karma mark. But not just any karma seals. They are one of a kind. Only one, every once blue moon, and Otsutsuki, in millions of years, is born with such seals that you are born with. Now any Otsutsuki won't possess it because you are born with it. You are a literal god, my dear boy. What? Sorry, is this old toad smoking some opium again or something? Like you told me, Kichi? As Naruto was smacked on the head by the old toad. You damn brat, you think I'm smoking opium? Yes, well, I was told you do. I mean, Pa and Ma told me. What? No, we did not, Sensei. It seems my students need to be whipped into shape. All of you. Wait, what? What do you mean, me? Said Naruto. I'm gonna be personally training you and making you a perfect sage. Your chakra is an immense ocean, kid. The chakra that flows through your markings is your own. It's like it's a never ending ocean, and you need to utilize it completely. And I'll help you on how to do it. And so Naruto never returned, as now we see back in Konoha. Hiruzen got worried. Oh my god, Naruto is not returning, as that is when we see a Toad arrived. Oh, Toad-san, I wish to ask a question. Here, this letter is from Naruto. Read it. As that is when we see Hiruzen being quite curious, then opened it. Hey Gigi, so yeah, stuff happened. I'm gonna be spending my, well, little time of life in Mount Miyaboku. Don't know how long, but yeah, I'll be stuck here. Because I somehow ended up being landed as an apprentice job from none other than the great Toad Elder Sage. Impressive. Wait, what does he mean, how long? Oh, god damn it, not again. As now we see, time began to pass by from then on, as Sasuke went to Hokage to ask what happened to Naruto, and Hiruzen kept it a secret but told the others what has happened. Only a given few, and that is why they were able to appease Sasuke, that Naruto was away on a training trip. But that is when Sasuke became quite motivated that he should do it as well, and so he began to train with his Nissan and his parents, much more rigorously than ever, while Menma and Mito were training on their end as well. A letter was sent to Hiruzen. It was sent by Jiraiya. Hey, Sensei. How's everything going on over there? I just found out the great news. Well, it was a bummer that Minato and Kushina didn't thought of it as much, but Menma and Mito were quite happy that their sibling was at least trying his best. What is wrong with them? Why can't they see greatness in the kid? As now we see, time began to pass by, as finally Naruto reached at the age of 13. His hair has reached long and was like running wild. He was made and given clothes by Jiraiya, sent it via Toad, which was an orange jumpsuit with black markings. And then, on top of it, he was given a cloak made by Ma herself, which was red with black markings, which said kanjis for sage behind it, because Naruto has perfected the sage mode. And not only that, he could enter both his karma seal mode as well as the sage mode. But once he did so together and unleashed his extreme immense of chakra wave, it could be felt throughout everywhere, even to those who shouldn't have felt it. Sealed within the moon was Kaguya Otsutsuki, who has sensed this, and her heart dropped immediately. No, it cannot be. Oh, but it is, sister, said another being as Kaguya's neck snapped to the other side. Momoshiki. Yes, Shibai-sama has given us the vision and an order to go and execute that being that is surpassing us even. But alas, we were late. Why would you do that? Shibai thinks that he is the one who rules us. He's a god of a sense. And now that we have an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone, why not let them fight? What are you gonna do? It's Ishiki's idea. We're all gonna just sit back, while Kishiki, who is a loyalist, will die first, and then, from his death, he will send a signal to Shibai. We have already told everyone that we have died, while hiding amongst you. What do you mean? It is as Momoshiki said. We are hiding here, Kaguya, away from Shibai. So hide your chakra, because you have been pronounced dead as well. I see. Now Kaguya was scared. But what about her plan? Her child was busy doing it. As now we see, back down in Elemental Nations, Inamegakure, an organization known as Akatsuki, was busy plotting of their own. They were aiming to steal each and every Biju so that they could revive the Ten Tails and rule over the world, unaware that a being of far more potential was born amongst them. And so, first one to return was Minato and Kushina. And as soon as they did, everyone welcomed them with open arms like they were hero returning from war, as Menma and Mito had a frown on their face. Jeez, what is with these extravaganza and whatnot? We used to like this as a kid, Nissan, but not anymore, Mito. We're mature now. We're 13. Yes, and by shinobi standard that is considered mature. As both of the siblings bickered, we see Jiraiya with a smile. Well, I'm happy for all of them, in some way. But somehow I feel sad for Naruto. I think it is not enough that what I've done for him. Ah, damn it. I should have been more careful. I'm gonna tell them that the prophecy is voided. As now we see, Naruto then returned with a grand entrance as a huge toad. He was standing on top of dynamic entry, said Naruto, as suddenly a green beast and said, Hey, that's my line! It's not youthful! Whatever you say, bob-headed guy, that's shining so brightly that my eyes hurt. As that is when we see Man and Mito dash towards their brother. Hey, Naruto! Wow, look at you! I mean, look at you two. Wait, you grew out your hair and your hair is longer than mine? Said Mito. Well, I guess I did. But how is your hair longer than mine? My hair was always longer. Well, if you want me, I would cut it out. No, it looks nice on you. As Menma was also standing there with a smile. Became strong? Of course I did. What about you two? We are friends with the QB. His name is Kurama. He might get cranky sometimes, but he's a nice being overall. Really? That is something, I guess. As this was going on, we see on this eventful day, Kishiki arrived, and as soon as he did, huge ominous chakra surrounded everywhere, as he was now sitting atop of his fish rod that was made out of red pure chakra. My oh my, what a beautiful family we have here. Who are you? My name is Kishiki Otsutsuki, and I'm here to execute you on the orders of my lord, Naruto Uzumaki. What? Why? You are a burden for us and a huge hurdle for our plans. So get ready to die. As he tried to use his fishnet, as Naruto then suddenly bursted into so much energy that literally Menma and Mito were pushed back. What is this? As both of them entered the KCM2 state. Menma, Mito, both of you need to stay very, very far away from both Naruto and that man. Who is that, Kurama? Do you know him? Yes, he's one of the Otsutsukis. I can't believe it. He's here. That means that the Otsutsuki god Shibai must be aware. Who are these people? The sage of the sixth path was never from Earth. The chakra came alongside his family, who were the Otsutsukis. I see. So Naruto is fighting someone that is stronger? Yes. Stronger than the whole elemental nations. Stronger than even all the 9 beaches combined. As Naruto literally took a one step and was now floating in front of him. As Naruto bitch slapped him, causing him to fall next to a lot of buildings, going across one after the other as he landed into a huge rubble. As Minato and Kushina were shocked alongside everyone else. Damn, that is one packing punch, thought Jiraiya to himself, as Naruto then disappeared, breaking the sound barrier and appearing next to him. You think you can come here in my home and just do as you please? You idiot, said Kishiki, pointing towards Naruto. You think you have a right to beat someone like me? You foul-blooded mortal. You'll pay for this. As Naruto, standing on the other side, then said, You don't even know where I'm standing. As Naruto slammed both of his hands together, causing the man's head to explode. He tried to use the Karma Seal, but the Karma Seal was absorbed. What? How is this? As that is when he noticed, the Karma Seal of Naruto was active, destroying his own. As after that was done, Konoha was left stunned, and so was the Akatsuki hidden. How is this possible? Said Zetsu as his eyes were shaking badly, as his whole body was shaking. That was a full-fledged Otsutsuki. Mother said that they were all quite strong. But he killed him. How is Katsuki gonna fare with them if he was able to kill an Otsutsuki with just 2 attacks? Damn it! Damn it all! As that is when we see Zetsu escaped. He was scared beyond shitless. He did not have anticipated that someone of that caliber would have been born, that would even kill Otsutsukis, just out of brim. No, Naruto, how did you? Yeah, I trained. Isn't it good? How? How do you train? Like how everyone else do, said Naruto, causing them all to face fault. As Manmito then said, that was a good one, Naruto, but seriously, what are these marking? These are a karma seal of a sort. From what Kamamaru-sama told me. They're like a special thingy that white people have. What? Oh, they're called Otsusukis, I believe. Their name is quite difficult to pronounce, so I could just call them ashy white people. You know, that is kind of racist. Yeah, whatever. They're just big old villains, that's all. As soon as Kishiki died, he was, before his karma seal disappeared, was able to send a signal to Shibai, who consumed his whole clan and had become a god. It seems that I am needed there. As turning into a mortal form that was like a cosmic Goro, he began to travel at a faster pace. While Naruto and his siblings talked with one another, we see that, almost immediately, everything turned into a bloody smear right in front of them, and Naruto's siblings were also caught in the chaos, while his parents and the rest who were far away had survived. As Naruto froze there, Nissan? Nissan? As Naruto became so enraged that he looked at the man. Who are you? I am Shibai Otsu. Before he could finish, Naruto punched him so hard that the earth itself moved away from the gravitational pull of the sun. As now we see Naruto jumping up into the air, move to the sky, punching him again and again in midair like Superman would while flying. As that even Naruto grabbed him by the skull and literally slammed him in the surface of the sun. As Shibai's face scorched before Naruto lifted him up and slammed him into a different planet, causing it to explode. As Naruto was now standing on the planet on which he was slapped on. How dare you try to kill my siblings? What do you mean? As Shibai coughed. What is this? How is this possible? My whole clan's power, and I'm not even able to rival him? As the three Otsutsukis who were hidden then said, oh no. Look at Shibai. He's barely holding on. It's just the beginning. As Naruto then began to walk towards him. You have done the last and only mistake that you have ever made. And I'm gonna kill you now. As Naruto disappeared in blazing speed, appearing behind him and then literally placing his hand into his ribcage and putting it right apart, ripping it out of his skin. As Shibai looked towards him from his skull, as his skin as well as his whole flesh was now on the ground. As Naruto cracked his backbone and killed him, he tried to leave a huge karma as Naruto fought it off, absorbing his power into his own. As that is when we see Naruto's hair begin to glow golden, as his eyes were glowing much more darker hue of blue. As Naruto's third eye opened, revealing to be a blue Rinnegan with tomos in them. So many of them that it was almost quite terrifying. As Naruto then looked towards the moon and literally using his third eye, he shot out a beam of chakra that literally destroyed the three of the Otsusukis within without destroying the moon. Their karma seals absorbed as well. Good riddance. As on the other side, Zetsu felt cut off with his connection with his mother, his life leaving his body. No! 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 Mother! It can't be! As Zetsu in front of the Akatsuki died, as Naruto peered back, seeing that his parents were still there, and them seeing this new version of Naruto even more terrified. Naruto stepped back. As Naruto then placed his hand mid-air, and then began to rotate with the other hand backwards as everything began to turn back. As the enemies didn't appear this time around, but everything began to go back in time until his siblings were standing there and they had a smile on their face. That was so cool, Naruto. How did you... Wait. Whoa, what happened? You changed again. As Naruto just hugged his siblings tightly and shedded tears. I thought I almost lost you. I'm glad you're okay. As after that, Jiraiya, who was also killed, then said, What is going on, Sensei? Mito, go and meet your parents. As Madan said, what do you mean your parents? It's good to see you, Nissan. Nissan. But I'm gonna go and meet my friend now. Naruto, wait, said Kushina. Why should I? Hmm? Tell me, why should I wait? We're back as well, aren't we? You're not gonna greet us? Why should I greet you? I'll be just bothering you, no? As after that Naruto began to leave, as Kushina was stunned. I have a thing to tell you now, Kushina. I thought I would tell you some other time, but it seems that something has big happened here. And Naruto is not telling because he has changed again. Well, the thing is that Naruto is the one who is called the Balance Breaker, sent by Kami and Shinigami and Yami by some mistake, who broke the prophecy. Menma and Mita were the child of prophecy, but him appearing there voided the prophecy altogether because he is now the strongest being in the whole world. Stronger than all the 9 Bijus combined. And even the Otsutsuki clan that appeared. What your sensei over there is saying is correct, Menma. Mito. Your brother is the strongest being. Heck, even me and all the Bijus combined in the form of Shinji would not be able to take care of them. He is in a league of his own, and he just defeated and killed, from the looks of it, Shibai Otsutsuki, otherwise known as the gods of Otsutsuki, who consumed his whole clan to become who he was. His arrival literally erased us all from the living, but Naruto returned us back to time somehow. I am able to remember each and every moment. I see. As Konoha, which was informed later on of Naruto's deed, which spread out like wildfire across the whole elemental nation, realized just who they were messing against, and Oniki was now shitting bricks because now he realized that he was targeting Naruto, and if he tries to come at him, he wouldn't even stand a chance. Heck, his own village would not even stand a chance because that damn monster was even stronger than all the 9 damn Bijus combined. How are they gonna face him? And the Akatsuki? Well, they tried, but they were made into an example that solidified that Naruto was not to be messed with. Because they were killed just because his siblings were the ones that were targeted. Naruto's relationship with his parents never got better, but he, after surviving these incidents, had changed into a much more serious person. A person that was lost because of the tragedies that he endured, and changed because of the power that he possessed, that he vowed that he would rarely ever use. And he was happy when his siblings were happy, but he couldn't bring himself to tell them that he has become an immortal who couldn't spend much time with them, and because of that, he would cherish each and every moment of his siblings' life, because he has become something akin to a god. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this short movie up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.